Refugees in Syria benefit from Japan's kindness. In response to an appeal from the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, or UNRWA, the government of Japan has donated $1.8 million. Japan is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Generosity, and Animal Protection laureate. The funds will enable UN personnel to provide essential nutrition to some 418,000 Palestinians living in Syria. It has become increasingly challenging for these people to feed themselves due to the ongoing conflict, the COVID-19 pandemic, and rising market prices. According to UNRWA surveys, meals have become smaller and less frequent for most families since March 2020. Many respondents reported going into debt to purchase basic items and that they had to consume less nutritious food. Thank you, Japan and UNRWA, for your timely intervention that provides relief to vulnerable populations. May the displaced Palestinians soon see the dawn of peace and prosperity in the comforting love of Allah.
Testing reveals vaccines have less effect on variants. A study released in January 2021 predicted that the coronavirus would mutate to evade being neutralized. Lead author of the report, Dr. David Ho at Columbia University in the US, says that clinical trials have confirmed the foretelling. In the UK, although Novavax inoculations were almost 90% effective against the variant that emerged in England, they prevented disease only 49% of the time in South Africa, where a different variant is prevalent. Additionally, antibodies in blood samples from individuals who received the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine were less robust at deactivating the variants. Dr. Ho warns that we must stop the spread of the virus to prevent its further evolution. Our deep appreciation, Dr. Ho and team, for your research and advice. We pray that humanity will go vegan to eradicate the pandemic and all suffering on Earth in the light of the providence.
Accountant turned inventor creates wheelchair that works on stairs. Ernest Majenge of South Africa observed how challenging life can be for people with reduced mobility. He especially noticed hand-me-down wheelchairs that needed fixing. So he started a repair service called the Wheelchair Doctor and began getting design ideas for a specialized model that could traverse a set of steps. After finding an investor to back him, Mr. Majenge constructed a prototype and began receiving orders. The unique device has wheels that can change from being round for level ground to segmented for going upstairs. The person sitting in the chair pulls on small handles attached to the wheels as an assistant firmly holds a handlebar at the rear. A big round of applause, Ernest Majenge, for your thoughtful service to others. Such innovations inspire us to pursue our dreams and trust in the loving guidance of heaven.
Genetic approach to immunization could be a game changer. The co-founders of Germany-based BioNTech SE, Drs. Uğur Şahin and Özlem Türeci, were working on a way to stimulate immunity against malignant tumors when they first heard about COVID-19. They decided to apply their research to the coronavirus with the goal of quickly creating a vaccine. With financial backing from Pfizer Incorporated, they succeeded in using messenger RNA or mRNA to deliver genic instructions to cells for producing a strong immune response. The husband and wife team physicians have been awarded the Order of Merit, one of Germany's highest honors, for their breakthrough achievement. The two expect that the same biotechnology will yield cancer vaccines in the near future. Our heartfelt gratitude, Drs. Uğur Şahin and Özlem Türeci, for your lifelong efforts to reduce human misery. May all people help themselves to health and happiness by adopting plant-based food diets in divine wisdom.
Aerospace engineer sets example for Hispanic women to follow. When Diana Trujillo left Colombia at 17 to live with her aunt in Florida, USA, she had only $300 in her name. She needed to improve her English and wanted to study science, so she worked as a housekeeper to pay for school. She became the first Latina to study at the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA Academy, and was subsequently offered a job at the agency's Goddard Space Flight Center. Fast forward to 2021, and Ms. Trujillo is working at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. In addition to being a flight director for the Perseverance rover on Mars, she provided commentary in Spanish as it landed, a first for the space program. She also advocates for other Hispanic women to pursue their interests in science and engineering. Congratulations, Diana Trujillo, on your exceptional career. May young women everywhere be inspired to enter technical fields and contribute their talents in celestial harmony.
online retailer starts new plant-based convenience brand. The Vegan Kind, or TVK, based in Scotland, is renowned for its vegan supermarket and monthly subscription boxes with delivery throughout the UK. The enterprise has over 600,000 followers on social media and stocks more than 5,000 products, including 200 kinds of non-dairy cheese. A growing trend toward ethical consumerism that benefits animals and the planet has prompted TVK to expand its operations and move into a larger warehouse. Recently, the company launched its own range of pre-cooked vegan meals called Love Plans, which feature the popular meat substitute This Isn't Chicken. The first three scrumptious varieties are chicken arrabbiata, chicken korma, and Thai green chicken curry. Bravo, the Vegan Kind, for your forward-thinking initiatives to promote a friendly and sustainable way of living. In heaven's uplifting grace, may humanity fully appreciate this beautiful earth and take steps to preserve it for generations to come.
Dolphins protected from performing for the public in New South Wales. The Australian state has passed amendments to its Biodiversity Conservation Act that prohibit dolphin shows as well as the breeding of cetaceans for entertainment. The one remaining commercial business, Dolphin Marine Conservation Park, is currently home to 3 animals that cannot be released into the wild because they were born in captivity. Instead, management will pursue relocating them to a proper seaside sanctuary. New South Wales is a recipient of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and a Shining World Leadership Award for Protection, as well as a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Caring Laureate. Way to go, New South Wales and Dolphin Marine Conservation Park. Our hearts are warmed by your noble actions that respect the right of these gentle beings to live natural and fulfilling lives. We pray that other states and countries will take inspiration from you and enact vegan laws to permanently put an end to animal suffering and heavenly upliftment.